Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you my Michael Myers mask collection. Mask collecting is something that I've just recently started doing. I'd say within the past 2 years. I don't buy very many masks, and all the masks that I've bought so far are Michael Myers related because I love the Halloween franchise. So I don't have too many. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 masks to show you today, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be getting more in the future, so there'll be an update to this video on my channel at some point. But today I'll show you the masks that I've collected so far, and I'll tell you a bit about them and the story behind it. So yeah, let's just get right to it. Now this first mask is embarrassing, very embarrassing, because this is when I first got into actually wanting a Michael Myers mask. And I just went on to Amazon.com and found, a cheap Ruby's mask. And here it is. Now as you can see, this is not stock. I tried to rehaul this, and as you can see, I did a pretty terrible job. It looks like crap. But this was the first Michael Myers mask that I ever owned. So I guess it deserved to be in this video a little bit, but we're going to move swiftly on for that. I think I got that for $25. So we're going to go small scale up now. The rest of these masks are Trick or Treat Studios. I was so happy when I found this company because for a broke college student like me, for the price, their stuff is really high quality, and yeah, it's just Trick or Treat Studios was a blessing for my collecting adventures. So this next one is the first Trick or Treat Studios mask that I've ever bought as well. It's the Halloween 2. Now, when I got this, it wasn't really for just sitting on a shelf and collecting, so I've worn this quite a bit, and as a result, you could feel the latex kind of, I don't want to say disintegrating, but you could kind of feel it's not as firm as it used to be. Because I used this on Halloween. I dressed up as Michael Myers and scared kids, scared trick-or-treaters who came to my uncle's house. But yeah, this is the H2. At the time, it was the most accurate, mass-produced Michael Myers mask that I've seen. There's a lot of good detailing on it. Like, you could see the shading on the nose and the lips. The whole thing has like a gray wash to it, I think that's what it's called. And you could see on the sides the sideburn lines from where they were ripped off. But they're actually, I don't think they're, oh no, they are. They're sculpted in, but still. This was $60. Most of these were $60. But for $60 at the time, this was a steal because it was the most accurate Michael Myers mask I've ever seen, as far as looking like the one from the original. That's what the Ruby's one was. That was supposed to be a Halloween 1 mask, but as you can see, it really looked far from it. And yeah, the latex is on this, like I said. But yeah, that's the Halloween 2. Moving swiftly on, again, I'll go to the next mask I got in my collection, and that would be none other than the Halloween 2018 from Trick or Treat Studios. A lot of people had complaints about this mask when it came out, but I'm absolutely fine with it. I don't think it needs anything done with it. The hair, I think I got very fortunate with the hair because a lot of people I've seen, it was like slicked back, like way slicked back, and it kind of looked like, the Elvis pompadour hair, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the hair, I like it. You can see it goes all the way to the back, and it's kind of glued down in the back. Got a lot of good detail as far as the cheek lines, a lot of the, I guess they're scratches and scarring It's filled in. That's one thing I will say. I watched other videos, and people have had pretty unfortunate looking masks, actually, now that I think about it, because the paint job wouldn't even fill in all these dark lines and stuff. So I'm very fortunate that I got a good copy. So that's the 2018. Now, this next one I've never planned on getting, but it was on sale from a very good company called Nightmare Toys. I recommend you check them out. And because of this, now it's my mission to get a Michael Myers mask from every single movie, from Halloween 1 all the way to Halloween Resurrection, and then the Rob Zombie remakes. But this right here is the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween H2O. A very simple mask. It kind of goes back to the roots of the original, but it has its own little twist. I like the evenness of the face, because on the original Michael Myers mask, like, the mouth was like kind of twisted. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like the original Myers mask. The original Myers mask is by far the most iconic and my favorite, as well as I'm sure everybody else's favorite. But I like what H2O did. They tried to go back to that, you know, blank face look, but they kind of cleaned it up a bit, I guess you could say. So the face is a lot more symmetrical, and it's just very dead. The blackest eyes. One thing I will say about this mask, I hate the hair, because it doesn't look like how the hair did. Yes, I'm resting the mask on a vodka bottle. Don't drink, kids. The hair is, like I said earlier, with some of the 18s, is the hair just kind of looks slicked back, like kind of like Elvis hair. And in the movie, the hair was, you know, kind of spiky and kind of in disarray. But for $60, the sculpt is amazing, and maybe one day I'll get it re-haired, but for now I think it looks fine just sitting on the shelf like that. And finally, if you saw my video yesterday, you already know what this is, because I just got this yesterday, and I'm in love with it. It is none other than the original Halloween 1978 Michael Myers mask. Now, for the longest time, this was what I was searching for, just the original Halloween mask, and that's where my collection was going to end. But then I found rubies, and I was like, oh, that's great, and it wasn't. But Trick or Treat Studios announced this in January, and as soon as they did, I pre-ordered it. Because back in the day when I was looking for an original H1 mask, it was, I could only find, like, you know, the custom, you know, fan-made ones that were $200 and above, and I was not about to pay $200 for a mask at the time. I'm thinking that maybe eventually I will now, if it's gonna come to getting the full collection. I know that no company has really made Rob Zombie masks that look like the one from the movie. There's like the shitty, like, Party City Rob Zombie Halloween mask where the hair falls out if you breathe on it too hard. But yeah, so for a Halloween 1 mask, the sculpt and just the look of it, it blows me away. It looks exactly how I wanted it to. I knew that I did have some concerns that the website would be a bit misleading and that the paint job wouldn't be as great, but just looking at this, it's phenomenal. For $60, this is breathtaking. I'm like, it's just, I'm speechless over it still, because I never thought I'd have an accurate looking Halloween 1 mask in my collection ever, and it's here, and I love it. I don't think I'm going to take the tag off of this one. Maybe I will. It's just, I'm kind of concerned because it'll, you know, leave a small hole if I do. But, I mean, it's so small it's not noticeable, but I'll know it's there. And that'll drive me nuts. But, yeah. This is probably my crown jewel so far for my Myers masks. I know this video is kind of long just to show off 5 masks, but you know what? Screw it. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my collection. Let me know in the comments what Halloween masks you want for your collection, and I will see you in the next video. So long.